Gym is that at its core, it's a hospitality ministry. You're learning to host people while also being hosted by people from all around the world. At any given day, you might be at a table with people from 4 to 5 different countries eating dinner. And that brings so many new ideas. It helps you reconsider new things about life and love and faith, which as Christians is a really beautiful conversation to step into.
As Vice President of Mukapa, we work really hard to just make all TCKs, MKs, and international students feel like they belong here at Wheaton and have a community where they can confide in each other and just really enjoy their time here at Wheaton. It's really great to just meet all the people that we can share a background with, even if we're not from the same place, and to have that family here as we go through our school.
In my role as a student chaplain, I serve under Chaplain Blackman. We help lead all school, and also I disciple the class chaplains. So that makes the job really, really fun. But one of the things I absolutely love is just being able to sit with people's stories. Usually you think with a chaplain, you're just focusing on the spiritual life, but I love that I get to get knee deep in people's stories and just listen to what's going on in their lives, to pray with them, to listen to them, and honestly just get to know them too.
I love student government because it draws in people who are genuinely curious, who take initiative, and who really are passionate and care for the people around us.
Being a part of Koinonia Cabinet, I am blessed to serve the community that I was once a part of. Koinonia for me has not only been an encouraging place, but also a place where I felt safe and comfortable in my Asian American background. I am so grateful for the opportunities that it has given me, and the fact that it's a place where so many Asian Americans come together, praise the Lord, engage in fellowship. It's something that I've truly held dear to my heart at Wheaton.
I love Saab because I've gotten to work with so many awesome alumni, and Saab has been able to connect so many students and alumni to help them create relationships with meaningful connection and grow through Christ.
One thing I like most about working for the Record is just being able to create all of these different spaces for the student body to engage on different issues around topics that are important on campus, or an event, or a speaker that came, or even just their fellow peers who are doing amazing things. And just being able to get those stories, meet new people, and then bring those stories and those discoveries to the rest of the student body.
So I think UNIDA is a really great place to get to know people, and it's also a really hospitable and safe place to find community on campus. And what I really love about it is the people that you get to meet. Cabinet has been amazing this year, and getting to know people of all years this year has been awesome too. So.
My favorite part about orientation committee was working with a group of people who were bought in 100% on a goal and willing to do whatever it takes to get it done, and also wanting to have a ton of fun at the same time.
What I love about the Deeks is getting to serve in a part of a community, to get to take people on tours and practice gratitude for this fantastic school, but to get to do that with a tight group of friends.
I think the thing that pulled me towards Studio 127 and the storytelling project is me being a rapper and a spoken word artist. And it was just a creative space and just a group of creative people on campus. So it just gave me an avenue and a space to create more for people and just use their stories to create art.
One of my favorite things about discipleship ministries is the fact that everyone helps each other out. Even though we have specific roles on our cabinet, people are more than willing to help lighten the load of one another. I've never really felt alone working on a project, and people are always willing to cover each other's backs. So it's been encouraging to be a part of a family, one that shares testimonies with each other, and really one where no one is a lone ranger. If you're a leader, if you're a coach, if you're on cabinet, we all are part of the same story.
But being an ISP student leader, basically being part of the international department has helped shape my life in so many different ways. I came in as a Ghanaian from Ghana, basically, and I was only Ghanaian in Wheaton for a while. So being part of ISP has made me feel like I'm just not alone. I'm not the only person who traveled thousands of miles just to come to the United States. So being such a community that feels like you have other people that speak different languages, cook different kind of food, understand what you're going through, missing home, and trying to help you overcome your fears. So being part of like a whole new different community has been one of the best things about being part of ISP.
College Union has just been an amazing place for me to form relationships that I never thought would have occurred. You know, I'm close friends with people that probably didn't even know who I was last year, and I didn't even know who they were. And that's just an amazing opportunity. College Union brings all of these people together for this one team, and we strive towards that one goal of creating inclusive spaces for students to celebrate life and to have fun. And I like how our team was brought together to do basically the same thing that our events are meant to do, to like bring people together and create those spaces for people to grow in relationships. And yeah, so College Union's been awesome.
So being a part of the media team has really helped me grow in my confidence as a photographer and a videographer. I felt like I came in with a little bit of skill, but like just being able to learn from all the different people on the team, from our advisors, has really just helped in growing my own skills. And I think being able to share those skills with campus through our storytelling of diverse storylines, because of how diverse our student body is so incredibly important to who I am as a person. So being a part of this team has really shaped my perspective and how I can help in sharing the story of Wheaton through other students.
When I joined the Honduras Project, I'd never been out of the country, and I hadn't really had a lot of experience. I'd never been on a mission trip or anything. And Honduras Project wasn't described to me as a mission trip, but I still was I was interested in learning about it. And the reason I was interested in learning about it is not because of, or participating in it, is not out of any sort of pre-existing concern or care or interest in other peoples or cultures or in water or in the environment or any of those kinds of issues. The reason I joined is because I thought that all of those things were lacking for my life, that I hadn't developed enough of a compassionate imagination, that I wasn't able to imagine compassion. And so I joined Honduras Project out of because I didn't possess that love, and through it I've been able to learn from the types of people that do. And that's been a really amazing and formational part of my time at Wheaton.